My name is Rojas. I'm a senior at Woodcreek High School. I play DB and quarterback. Last year I got first team all league corner. I had 3 interceptions, 20 pass deflects, and I think like 40 something 40 tackles. This year I'm coming back off an injury knee, but trying to bounce back.
So yeah, I want to start off with your injury. This was over the summer. What was that? What was going through your head when you felt it, and then what were you thinking?
It was such like a stupid way it happened because it was at a scrimmage. Like it didn't need to happen, and I tried to make a move and I cut on it, and I was like, I really just like threw away my season for a scrimmage. So I was pretty like devastated because I was like, shit, like I'm not gonna be able to play. But I've been going to like a lot of like PT, cryo, and now I'm feeling a lot better. So yeah.
So yeah, what was the main thing that got you through that recovery process?
My passion for the doctor told me I probably shouldn't be playing the rest of the season because like sprained MCLs take like 3 months. But like every day I've been icing all day, and it's just like that's been like my drive to play has been trying to get me like through it.
Mm-hmm. So when this comes out, it'll be later. But as we're recording this, you made your first game week 4 against Lincoln. How did that feel?
It started off good. I had like a couple like gang tackles. It wasn't like solo. It wasn't anything like too much.
How did that feel like mentally, like being able to come back even though you shouldn't be, type of thing?
It felt really good on like me because like I feel like in our team like we don't have a lot of leadership because we're like a really young team, and for a senior to come back, it felt really good.
Mm-hmm. And what is your role for this team? Like you said, it's a young team. What are you trying to do for this team as a senior?
I'm trying to just show like the younger kids how to play and how to lead the team, because as I said, we're like a really young team. We have a lot of juniors and sophomores starting. So I'm just trying to like make sure that they know like what the expectation is of varsity football. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. So last year, Woodcreek was pretty senior heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Had a good run.
Yeah.
But what has changed about this team?
Our maturity. Like last year, we were very, as you said, like a senior heavy team. We were very mature, and that helped us get through like a lot of tough games. Like when we would be neck and neck with Antelope going back and forth, or Yuba City going back and forth, or even into like all those games, like it was neck and neck. And like our maturity of our team, because we were so old, it just like it helped us like push through and try to fight.
And how are you trying to fix that?
I'm trying to fix that by like again showing the kids like there is like we gotta fight, you know, like they go with the motions, and they don't know what it's like to be on varsity. So I'm trying to just show them like we gotta like just try.
Mm-hmm. What is your relationship with your coaches?
I have a really good relationship with my head coach, Hunkins. I've been with him for like 3 years now, so we're pretty close. My DB coach, Coach Gooch, he and I, we have talked a lot because last year like I was again like a big corner of the team. So me and him have gotten close. So like they all trust me, and I trust them very much to make the right calls, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you're also the quarterback.
Yep.
But as of week 4, it has been Catapotis playing.
Yeah.
And he's a junior. Mm-hmm. What has been like helping him out as a QB, and what have you seen from him?
Austin's really good. He makes like he's really really good at throwing the ball. So like from that point of view, I think he just needs to know like he's not 100% with the playbook yet, but once he is, he's pretty good. He's more of like a throwing quarterback. He's not like a dual threat, but he has like against Whitney, he showed some running. So I think if he just understands the playbook 100%, I think he can be really good.
Mm-hmm. What do you think is your strong suit as a quarterback?
I'm more of a running quarterback. I like throwing the ball, but I would rather take it with my legs, like Garrett Krupp did last year. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
And what did you learn from Garrett Krupp? Because Garrett Krupp had he had a stellar season last year.
Yeah.
From Garrett, what did you learn from him? Not even as a TISA player, but also as an incoming senior, and
He taught me a lot. Like me and him would talk pretty much every practice, and he would show me like how to lead the huddle, how to control the huddle, how to control like how the game is going. He showed me pretty much everything about what I know. So I would like everything that I know about quarterback, I would give to Garrett Krupp as like an accolade. Like he helped me a lot.
Awesome. So as of now, a lot of people had Woodcreek basically racing for third in the league because, a lot of hype with Cronborders and Antelope and Nick Afado with Yuba City, but it seems a little bit more open now, and as of now, you guys are tied with Bella Vista.
Yeah.
So what are the goals this season?
Our goals this season, like as a team, we came up with make a deep run in the postseason because last year we got knocked out first round in Monterey Trail. So we really want to go deep in the postseason, and we want to win league. And I think we have a really good shot at doing that. I think there's not a team that can stand in our way. I think we can do it.
Mm-hmm. So what is your strong suit as a defensive back?
As a DB, I would say like I'm bigger than other DBs around the league. Like I feel like I have the height and I have like the weight. So like I can make those tackles on the outside. And I would say like my coverage is pretty good. It's not my strong suit. My strong suit is probably tackling.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any superstitions?
We don't wear all whites for our jerseys.
No?
Nope.
Why?
Every time we wore them, we lost. So we can't wear top like white jerseys with white pants.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a whole team thing?
It's more of like a me and Hunkins thing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we all don't believe in the white jerseys and white top or white bottoms.
All right. Awesome. What was it? Oh, so you lead. So I noticed this, and I've seen videos on the pregame huddle.
Yeah.
And you're leading the chant. What did you come up with that? What was the story behind that chant, and why?
So, our seniors last year, Deshaun Bradley, he did that chant. It's a prayer. So we pray before every game, and then he led it every single game last year until he got hurt against Intercom, and then we've just been doing it before every game. We just pray as a team for that nobody's gonna stop us, and so this year I'm the one that's leading it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Last year, again, I talked about senior heavy. What has changed about this defense, because it was led by Mitchell Sarmento, Skylar Lockhart, Bradley that you're talking about, and now I do see a couple of talent like Daniel Terry and stuff like that, and then this line. So what has changed about this defense specifically?
So our defense specifically, we got smaller. Like last year we had like Skylar and all like these like big like buff guys, and then we had Daniel Terry transfer in from SoCal, I believe. He from some school in SoCal. And it's a lot like we don't, like Mitchell, he knew the defense 100%. He could make every single call, like Ricky, Lucy, whatever, like he can make everything. So right now it's just trying to get this whole new, younger defense like up to speed so we all know what we're doing and we're on the same page.
What do you think the advantages of having a younger team?
The advantages, we're a lot more energetic. Like we're very quick. We're very, we're a lot like closer, because like the seniors last year, they was like the seniors and then everyone else, and this year I feel like we're all one big team because we're just together, and I think that helps us being younger.
For sure. So this past game against Lincoln, who does the credit go to in this 21-0 shutout?
I think our defense. Like our offense obviously put those 21 points up on the board, but our defense was causing fumbles. We allowed one first down all night long. Daniel Terry was he was flying sideline to sideline making tackles. Dylan Peralt, he was going off on offense and defense. So I think it was a group effort, but I would say our defense for sure.
Mm-hmm. And this is also without Aaron Kay.
Yep.
What does he bring to the table?
Aaron Kay, he's our downhill safety. Like he lays the boomstick, And that's what we kind of been missing in our safeties. Brody Krupp has stepped up a lot, and like he's been tackling very well, like how he did against number 3 in the backfield, like the first play of the game. So Brody Krupp's been really good filling in for Aaron, but Aaron just brings like this like energy and like toughness to the team that we're kind of missing. But hopefully he should be back against Roseville, so we'll see.
Who has been the hardest person to tackle and defend in your high school career?
The hardest person to defend was probably last year I didn't let up a touchdown, so I don't know. To tackle was Karan Borders. That is impossible. When we played Antelope, he bounced out to the outside one time and just stiff armed me to the turf, and it was the hardest kid I've ever had to tackle. But to guard, I never had to guard Los because he was hurt last year. So I don't even know. I haven't let up a touchdown yet, so I wouldn't. Nobody yet.
Who do you think you emulate most, like from a pro athlete?
A pro athlete? I said like my favorite. So I would say I emulate Richard Sherman. Like, I don't know, I just like fly around the ball and like have fun, and I'm very good in like zone coverage. So I would say Richard Sherman.
Richard Sherman, yeah, and you're long too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And would you say Richard Sherman is your favorite player?
He was.
He was.
Yeah.
Who is he now? Who's your favorite player now?
My favorite player now, Geno Smith. New era, baby.
Are you a Seahawks fan?
Yeah.
Oh, tight, me too.
Yeah.
I want to talk about mindset. Because I think this game is mostly mental.
Yeah.
And I think this mental thing has gotten you through your injuries. What established this mindset, and what is your mindset? How did you establish this mindset, and how do you carry on this mindset?
So I established my mindset through like I hate losing. It's just like I take losses personal. Like when I was in 8th grade, and I was when I like played in Washington. We were playing for the championship in 8th grade, and we lost. And I think ever since then I've hated losing. And being at Woodcreek, when I was a freshman, we went 3-7. I was a sophomore. I broke my collarbone against Intercom, and it's just been a lot of like losses. So I think I'm done losing, and I think everybody else around me is done losing, and we just want to like switch a tide. And like all of our mindsets, especially mine, is just like being better than what's been set about Woodcreek, because Woodcreek's always been known to be like the homecoming game, the senior night game, like, you know, like we're the one people scheduled to like beat. And I think I want to change that. So that's my mindset, is I don't like losing.
Nice. How would you compare the football in Washington to football here?
The football in Washington to like here, there's a lot more athletes here. Like there's a lot more teams here. So I would say like the competition's definitely harder here than it is in Washington. But Washington is fun because we have a lot of weather up there. So it was harder to play like snow games and rain games pretty much every week. But yeah, I would say competition's definitely harder in California.
Awesome. I want to talk about your mentors.
Mm-hmm.
Who has been the biggest role model in your life?
Biggest role model in my life? I've had a lot of, like I've said, I've moved like 8 times, so I've had a lot of different coaches, but probably my dad, because he's been coaching me my entire life. He's been taking me to like camps to get like for DB. He's been taking me everywhere for like, he's been my coach. He's just been like supporting me my entire way. So I would say my dad.
Thank you, Connor.
Perfect. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Good luck the rest of the season. Stay healthy.
Yeah, you too.